Hey, hello everyone, here is Martin here with the Roman Republic campaign for the Ancient Empires mod for Total War Attila. Thank you again for joining me here with part 2. And we want to turn ahead on where we previously were. We are a bit behind. And next time we're going to attack the city of Carthage. We might not actually have to do that, because they might just sally out against us. Because we are in a disadvantage in the balance bar. What I wouldn't mind actually. I wouldn't mind them fighting against me. So yeah, what I'm also going to, what am I doing? I'm mostly trying to get as many non-aggression pacts with the guys around me. So they don't attack me, because I do not really want to fight any more wars in the north. Like these guys you might have to take out at some point. We also have to go and quell some rebellions, but I can say we are already on the good terms with some of the provinces. I already found some edicts that actually helped out with the overall public order, and we're now sort of getting to a better standpoint. The same goes over here. We're sort of going the right side, but not yet enough, but it sort of is going over better. And I'm pretty sure Latin is rising. No. Alright, that's not the greatest. What we needed to build though is consecrated ground. In here as well, I wanted to build one as well here in Celtic area. We have to place in total. Yeah, we could do fruits, but I don't think that is the important thing. We have to go in for these things first. So we will take Carthage. I think that's the point, or at least the idea that I want to go for. Take Carthage, and after that we'll see what we'll do. Although I must take a look, of course, on the upkeep cost. Like these things will cost me upkeep cost. Now think of it. Like these ones are also going to cost me upkeep cost. Like 400, that's 800, 760. I'm pretty sure we got some upgrades here, but that's mostly for money, so that wouldn't be too big of a deal. We should actually build something that increases our money or revenue. And I think the best place for that would be Rome. Right now. This one is also quite handy for Rome, because we're really in the bad sanitation. So what I'm going to do to give me that extra boost for like industry and money is going to build a stone quarry. I know it is not the best thing to do, but this will help me out my overall money making in the region and also overall, because I don't think I can support enough money to basically to afford the expenses that will come with the temples. Of course, we will going to disband quite a lot of Scipio's army the moment he has taken Carthage and we have declared peace with him, because like cavalry already costs like 600 and 500 per unit, what is really much. Also, I would say so myself. So we're going to at least go get rid of those when the time comes, because it is not really affordable, and it will help us out with sort of consolidating our own area. So anyway, let's go and end the turn and see what happens. I'm right now drinking myself a cup of bouillon with tomatoes.
Hostilities between us.
I'm sorry, I would like to do that, but I have to go first for the city of Carthage before
I humbly ask that you at least consider a formal treaty.
Yeah, sure.
Excellent.
I don't mind it.
Join your mighty strength with ours in this struggle.
No. I have no time in war. Like, that's good. That's actually our tributary state. That means that it will be coming to our income. What is really great. I think at least that is one of our tributary states. I'm not totally sure, but I think they might be it.
A token,
yeah.
Perhaps a modest gift of coin.
Yeah, that's my tributary state.
In a new light.
Yeah. Celtiberians, no thank you. I don't want money, but I would like to have an non-aggression pact with you, because I do not want to expand yet. I want to make myself powerful and strong before I even think about expanding. We just expanded. We took the territories of Carthage in Spain. We have to build those ones up. I don't have that. I can't do that. Sorry, I don't want to do that because it will really cost me. Lucius Cornelius Scipio. Yeah, our power is weak, but it's not helping us. I don't like. Although, yeah, it does not help us too much. Although, like, balance is the best one, as you can see. The rest is also not good. Anyway, let's take a look on what we can do. We could now assault it. I don't think we should, because they will be start starving, and if they don't attack me, that will be really helping us out. So I think we should do that. We just should wait for like one more turn. Oh, how? Oh, of course it's harvest time, so that means we make more income. Alright, that's good. Those guys during the autumn period will have a bigger harvest. Okay. So what I'm going to do, let's upgrade this one as well to this, so we have less native discontent. And it is actually music from the AD mod game, 0AD. I recognize it from this, so they must have some kind of a agreement with them, I suppose. Otherwise, it would be considered stealing. Alright, so what we need is to upgrade it to this one. So this one also going to be destroyed. We need to upgrade it to this one, so we have good sanitation. We have a total sanitation of 7 and we need 8, so upgrading this would help us. And this, what would this do? Would it increase our money? Yeah, it would actually. But first, any public order states. Public order. Tarragonis is going up, okay, that's good. Over here we got this one being built, what should help out with the overall public order. And Calvinism, but also are building things that should help out with public order. But first, let's build something that will help us out with money. What would do this one, but I don't think it will help out with like public order. So let's do not that. We shall not do that. This one will help us out with a little bit of public order and also Latin influence. What we need in this province, I think, because Latin is just only stable. Unfortunately, we cannot really build it. Oh, we can build it here, sorry. And suburbs would help us out with money, but we don't need that right now. So let's build up an cisterns, a citizen, or how you want to call it. Possibly just an amphitheater. Anyway, let's continue onward. We have, of course, Rome. I don't want to expand to Rome yet. I want to keep some money in reserve, so we might have something in the bank during the winter periods, because we will have less money in winter because the farms will produce less. So let's enter and see what happens. I hope now the sound is good in comparison to the last part.
We no longer see profit in war, and some will.
Hannibal would never do that, actually, but. Anyway, yeah, that is the first
As all the gods
game,
look
I think.
down on us, they
Anyway,
too must wonder why we are not firmer allies. You serve the gods and your.
sure, I don't mind it. I want as many non-aggression packs as I can get for now.
As all the gods look down
Yep,
on us, they
sure.
welcome your.
Very much appreciate it. Yeah, okay, that's not good. Oh, this food. Not money though. Alright. Good to know. So we are in the food. This one should not have any food problems because it like is harvesting. Yeah, they should be starting to starve. So this turn, after this turn they will start starving, so that's good. Only we need an army in Aratium as quickly as we can. Do we have ends? Yeah, we don't really have anything left. But it has to be a siege, right? Right, let's just go. Master Marine, more when attacking, elite, historian, Julius Caesar, Lucius Julius Caesar. Yeah, let's just get him. Let's get a few Principes, Astati. These guys are all. I would like to have some really low upkeep guys, but these ones seems to be the lowest upkeep from all of them. Huh, these ones actually better. Alright, interesting. Alright, did we'll make sure that we have an army ready to fight them. No, I don't want Cav, that will not do, I think. Do a little bit down. Alright. Got some Principes, around 6. Yeah, this army that we have to fight them, otherwise we will not win it. Yeah, okay, we have to do it. And hopefully they shouldn't be able to take it, right? I'm not sure on that actually. They might take it next turn. That would be really unfortunate if they did. But anyway, let's take a look. The thing is, though, I have to fight it myself, otherwise we'll not have a like. No. He does actually have winter clothing on in winter. That's actually surprising. Did you see that character icon of a faction leader? He did actually had winter clothing on. That's pretty interesting. Huh. That is actually pretty cool, in my opinion. Ugh. Damn it. Now, I have to siege the city out. Yeah, sorry, I'm not. I have to decline it. I have to decline this. This I'm not going to fight. I don't want to fight the Avachi. Sorry, mate. Yeah. Then he would have attacked me. I don't want that. Sorry. I rather wouldn't have done that, but yeah, that makes us untrustworthy. Yeah, but I don't want to fight that war because I don't have the manpower in this area to actually do that. So they actually go for radium, and they don't take it. Oh, thank you. They might just have given us the victory there.
There is barely enough money in your treasury to cover costs.
How the...
You can ensure your provinces are taxed effectively by ensuring their settlements are upgraded to the highest available levels.
Huh. Oh, interesting. Yeah, of course. I totally forgot about that. Well, these guys have to be disbanded after this battle because... Alright, let's go ahead and fight them. I will see you on the battle map. Well, here we are then, with that battle, and that's actually a replay. I forgot to set on the recording, but I was able to save the replay, and we're now going to take a look at that. And we're lucky because during this we'll be taking a look, of course, at the units and how they mostly will look. And just the fighting overall in this battle. I just deployed my Astati in the front, and on the back we have the Principes to like reinforce where needed. And over here we'll have the reinforcements coming in from the town. But anyway. Right now I'm letting them rest a bit. But yeah, these are the Principe units. They look good. Like even the mail looks good. Although this is not the finest detail that I've on at my computer right now, but it is overall still really good, and it looks just beautiful. The Roman legion advancing against the Celtic invaders. And of course over here the levies of the city of Aratium. But anyway. Well, while we're waiting until the battle begins, I was actually, what I'm going to do for the upcoming, like, uploads, at least the videos that I'm going to upload are going to be, at least one Jurassic World, Evolution video each week, one Ancient Empires video, and one Pulchosaurus video, and one Mountain Blade video, and one Davidae and Impera video. Each week. So that will be on Friday. You will have on Saturday. You will have one. You will have one on Sunday, and you will have one on Monday. That's a bit how they are going to be replaced, and then you will maybe have sometimes a random video or an extra video of a separate one of the separate runs, maybe Kingdom Come Deliverance. It really depends. That was actually what I was saying in the previous video at the beginning of part 1, but because of the sound during the recording it was really bad, so because of that, etc, etc. So anyway, here we are. And yeah, still old style Romans, and that is our general Lucius, who has not actually had a sword in his hand, but he's going to stab people with his fists. He does actually not actually have a sword. Well, I suppose we have to do that. And now we're going to move forward in the pseudo formation. And here we have the troops, only they are a bit tired at this point of view, because I have them running the entire time. What's going to make them tired and very vulnerable to routing. So if you're ever playing this game, do not let your troops get tired. They will be really affected by it, and they will really quickly rout. That's one of the things I could give in advice, because if you do that, they are really far less effective in battle. So yeah, consider that when you are fighting battles. Just take the time walking your units to the battlefield. I'm also going to split off a couple of my units to the other side. You will soon see why. But still, it looks good, right? It looks good. Ah, that looks good. Ah, that is amazing shot. And here we got one. The important is they don't have anything here, so I thought, okay, let's go and take advantage of that hill. Although it is not totally right what I'm saying. They still got some people over here, but I don't see them. But it is more like, yeah, they leave me that flank open. Let's go and join a bit around on the hill. And we got these guys that will try and get on to their reinforcement. Only they're just tired, what makes them a bit less effective. As you might can see, the morale of these guys is like 3. What makes them with a simple cavalry charge quite routable. Like, I was a bit worried here that they would go around the flank, but they weren't at the end. And I'm now going to hold my position, and I'm going to get these ones out of the position and send them in the front so they can start throwing their pillar against the enemy onslaught. As you can see, also results in some friendly fire, but mostly it is alright. Ah, look at that. Gore and slaughter. And now we got the reinforcement breakaway coming in from this flank, so they could like a bit cut around on the flanks. Oh yeah. Oh, nice. And now we also got, of course, the Attila being thrown in from the flank, because they left this flank open. I thought, alright, nice. Let's go and use them. Let's use the Attila. Like, these guys are bouldering, like getting so many kills. They don't even been engaged, and they got already 33 kills, which is really good. And over here they charged my army, but I got them out. But these guys are now going to charge these guys, if I'm not mistaken. No? Yeah, they... No, what? No, they weren't. Yeah, okay. Like, right now they are... These ones are tied. And they have one charge, and they are all soon starting to shake. You see that? They're staken. And these guys, they have not even been engaged much. They don't have lost any men, but they are very tired. They have no morale left, and they just rout. So be careful with that when you're engaging your enemy, especially not the more elite troops like Hastati and Principe. They can take that hit, I think. I'm not totally sure on that, but I think they're more resilient to that, to being tired. Like, these guys are winded, but they're still like confident and steady, and they have more morale. So right now these ones have thrown out all their arrows, but we have here the generals unit charging in. Oh, nice. The charging in, and yeah, we now have this flank engaged. Many of these ones are already starting to rout, and you see the bloodbath already has been ensued. Many dead bodies on the ground, many bloodied soldiers fighting everywhere. And here we are also going to have a nice flanking shot at our enemy. Alright, now these guys are really going to nicely recharge these guys right now. Or to help these guys out, of course, because they're in a steady fight. And it should help out as well with these guys. Alright, well, over here we're holding the flank fine. Over here we're also holding, like, these guys are really doing good. For some reason he thinks he's losing. That is actually understandable, because they would not win it. But because of the fact that they can hold for long enough for us, hopefully, to go around. What will happen, of course. Otherwise I would not say it. Like, this is now the thing, like, they can actually hold this all together. And we are like pushing this flank, what makes them steady more going to this flank, what makes them starting to waver and break. And these guys also now have broken. I also have sent my general to run down a few of these stragglers. And as you can see, they're still more routers. And they leave a bloody muck of dead behind. As well as some Romans. And over there the carnage ensues. Well, that would be your view actually as a Roman soldier. You would be standing here, right here, and being really in a mess, and you saw your guys fighting. Yeah, that's a bit what you would see, so this is really the chaos of battle, everyone. Oh yeah, over here of course we got this line, like, this is still like very steady. This was not much as a brawl right here. This is more the brawl, as you can see. And now we're going to get the general, of course, who's going to now rear charge these enemy lines. And that's how that goes. That's sort of the end of the battle. And after it's starting to rout, they could not withstand it. We sort of still get the last attack of these guys with some throwing and still getting some kills, 7. And finally getting into the combat after routing. But they are finally also routing, and these guys are also going to charge at this flank, if I'm not correct. But it mostly starts the chain route and also ends the battle very soon. Of course, the general still holds on like quite good. Got some kills against our Brinker base, actually winning the fight, as you can see here. Celtic normal youths do actually win the fight overall, but because of the army losses, they finally are out from the battlefield. And that sort of concludes the battle with a victory for the Roman Republic and our general Lucius Caesar. Lucius Julius Caesar and his campaign. Well, that was the battle, and we're now going towards the campaign map again, where we are going to continue for a little while. Well, there are the bitter result of that battle. I actually forgot to set a recording on during the battle, and yeah, that's why you saw the replay. Anyway, let's continue onward. And we won, but now we have to go and disband this army. But first of all, let's ask for a peace treaty.
Do not attempt to sweeten truth.
Oh my god. Like, this army alone is like already 4,000. I cannot know why. Like, they should not be able to take me on anymore. That should not be any more possible. For some reason we're also out of food. That's not good either. Alright, we have to also take out now Carthage. But I possibly want going to save it for another part. Yeah. I had to disband the army. Just had to, otherwise we would not have enough money. I was underestimating how much money it all at the end would cost me. More than I would expect. Anyway, yeah, Carthage then. Well, Carthage is a battle that we're going to do next part. So this was a short part, I know. But I'm not going to save it, otherwise for me these parts are going to be too long if I also have to go doing siege. And sieges can be really long if it's... yeah, it takes a long time. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this small part. Thank you again for watching. And I hope you enjoyed. If you think I deserve a like, please leave a like. Next time we're going to siege out Carthage. And yeah, see what happens with that. And also we have to go and take a look at our food situation and our income next time. So thank you again for watching, have a great time, and I will see you all in another time. Anyway, bye bye and have a great time. Thank you again for watching, and I am keeping blurring. This is me, Hero of Marathon. Bye.